Well, trailer's no longer in its resting spot. Neither is XXX. There's a reason for that. I want you guys to tell me. We got XXX and we've got Trader. Which one do you want to see move under its own power first? Okay, Trader doesn't need as much work as XXX, but XXX wouldn't take long. About the same length of time it'd take to change the wheels, because these guys just don't cut it, and tidy up the wiring and do all that fun happy stuff with it, or stuff an engine in here, bolt it to the existing drive shaft, find a seat to mount to it, which I have, and just get it ready to move under its own power. So you guys choose. You guys decide. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is, in this video, I'm going to take, it's hard to see, I'm going to take my Briggs sign, my Briggs clock that has two 3-foot fluorescent bulbs in it with ballasts and quick starts. I'm going to take all that crap off that back aluminum panel. You can see all these little rivets that are all over the back of it. Those are all going away. All that's coming out. And what's going in its place? Well, I'm going to give this a try. We'll see how this does. "12 feet of LED tape light," and I figure should be more than enough there, and I can even change up the colors on it if I want to. So we're going to see what we can do about getting this installed in here, and that's what this video is going to be. You guys sitting there watching me struggle and trying to figure stuff out. So stay tuned. Let me get the sign down, let me get the back off to show you the mess I've got to clean up, and then we'll get busy with it. Alright gang, there's not much I can do about the flicker that you're going to see. It's just, I've messed with the frame rates on the camera, it's just not going to pick it up. But really simple to hook up. Plug it in. You've got some splicing capabilities here, where you can cut it and splice it together, like to go over lips of cabinets and stuff like that. Full array of instructions, fairly well written, and infrared and a remote. So let's just go ahead and turn it on. And the flashing you're seeing, I do not see. So anybody epileptic, just don't watch it. You can pick all kinds of different colors, any array in between. You can jump 3 different colors. You can jump 7 different colors. You can flash, and you can flash it. You can speed up the flash, or you can slow down the flash. Sorry about that. Option 3. You just come back up here just to go to solid white. And you can still flash your white. No, you can't. I take that back. Maybe you can. But I didn't read all the instructions about how that works, so let's turn that off. Off. So you don't have the flickering. So what I'm going to do, it's 12 feet of tape light, and it's got double back tape on the back of it. But before we can mount that, we've got to get all this tore apart and get it squared away. So let's figure out how we're going to do it. We'll get this moved out of the way so it doesn't get damaged and get busy pulling that apart. So hang on. And I've got to be really careful with this plastic because it is so delicate. So hopefully, sorry about walking in front of you, hopefully we can get it apart without damaging this plastic or the Briggs behind it. We'll see. I was in it once just to see what the light bulbs were and to see what I was up against. Come on, get in there. Really? Hang on. Alright. We've got different size screws. Get to the other side. Maybe. Where's the handle? There it is. It's like watching paint dry, huh? There we go. Alright, let me get the top off of it. Would have helped if I would have unwrapped the cord. There we go. Alright, there's quite a mess in there, so pull that panel off. We'll give those a good cleaning while we have them out. I already pulled the bulbs out and got rid of those. Now the clock works. The thing is, the clock works, even though it's got the same thing where you can slide it out. The clock works are attached to this back piece. So I have to be really careful taking everything apart. So I have to take the clock off. And take the clock and the two pieces off at the same time. I may be able to get the face out. Let's see. Slide it a little bit. Let's take this bottom panel off here. Still don't like this GoPro Hero 7. The 5 allowed me to see what was going on my camera when I was recording. Now, not so much. Aggravating. Why does it have that option to control it from your phone if you can't view it? Huh? Huh? I'm asking. GoPro, if you're watching this, what's up? Alright, we got that off. We'll get that cleaned up as well. Well, the face looks, except for being cracked right here, it looks pretty good. just that really yellow come on, come off of there. You're not going to come off without a fight, are you? If at all. That should just be press fit on there. I'm going to lay this down maybe. See if we can't get, I want to get all that off, get that face off of there. That's what we're attempting to do. But you can see we've got a ballast here and a ballast here. And then when we get this off, you'll see underneath there we've even got quick starters. So all that's going to go away. We're going to be left with just the LED strip light. And how I'm going to mount the strip light, I'm thinking I'm just going to zigzag it back and forth. Then I'll have to keep the clock wired in. The rest of the wiring will go away, and then the LED wiring will come into play, and it will have to be separate. So I'll have two plug-ins, one for the clock, one for the light. Whereas the old Simplicity clock, it's just the single plug for the clock and the light. So let me fight with this for a little bit. When I get into the meat and potatoes, I'll turn it back on and show you, so hang on. Alright, we're into it. All I had to do is just unscrew the second hand counterclockwise and it came out. But you see the clock is mounted to the back. Here's our starters for each of the bulbs, plus ballasts for each of the bulbs, and all the associated wiring. The only wiring we're keeping is the wiring for the clock itself. So I'm going to strip everything down real quick. You guys don't need to sit around and watch that. I'm just going to drill out the rivets to get rid of the mounts, unbolt the ballasts, so on and so forth. You guys get the picture. So next time you see this, should just be a nice blank canvas with only the clock wired into the cord. Alright, got all the wiring and everything off of it. Now we're going to see if we can't clean it up a little bit so that it's back to being semi-white. See if I can't get this tape and most of the residue off. It's going to be behind the clock and the LED lights will be over top of it, but the white should help reflect it. So let's see how clean we can get it. Well, it's not perfect, but it's a whole lot whiter than it was. This tape just flat out didn't want to come off, so that's okay. The clock mounts right here, and this is the bottom side of the sign, so that's where the knob comes through the back. Here's the clock mechanism right here. So it would mount just like that. So I'm going to leave that there so that I can patch in those lights. And they're just peel and stick, but going around the corners here, I may have to cut and splice to get it wrapped tight enough. We'll just have to wait and see how pliable that line is, that tape. So let me get to sticking. Surface has been wiped down with mineral spirits, so except for the spot I just touched. Well, my hands are all dried out from the mineral spirits. We should be good to go ahead and lay out the tape. So let's lay the tape out. Alright gang, general idea, not super pretty. The idea to just bend it around and leave the adhesive backing on it for here is once the frame's on and everything, we're still going to get these lights, but it is secured down. And it starts here, goes around, comes back around here, comes up, makes a little loop-de-loo, comes back, and comes all the way back to here. So I suppose you guys want to see whether it's going to be bright or not. So let's find out. Looks pretty bright. Let's get it all put back together. I guess I can show you here how I routed the wires. This has double back tape on it, so it's just stuck there. And then the power cord comes in here and it goes out the keyhole there. And then the infrared sensor goes in up underneath the light right here and comes out there, so that'll hang down the bottom of the light. So let me put the light back together. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, we got her cleaned up, looking halfway decent. Let's see if it works. There we go. There's not much I can do about this square here. There's duct tape there, and I was afraid to pull that duct tape off. I didn't want to do any more damage to the Briggs & Stratton part, but I can even change colors on it. Now we got a little flash in there, but there we go. I call that a winner. Do you? Now all I have to do now. Now all I have to do now. Yeah. Now all I have to do is find a place for it. I'm thinking get these two guys relocated to a place where they're going to be seen a little better. And I'll hang it up there. I need 2 plug-ins though. I need 1 plug-in for the light controller right here, 1 plug-in for the clock. I don't know if you guys saw, clock's working just fine, and it's been running for about 15 minutes now. Check the time. Looks like it's keeping time. So now I've got 2. That one's already got LEDs in it. I swapped those over a while back. But, uh-oh. I must have messed with the plug. There we go. All lit up. I have a little dark spot here. It's more noticeable on camera than it is off camera. But, yeah. That was worth the effort. Got the clock back all lit up now. Here's the sensor right here, way down there. See it? But it is quitting time. So you guys let me know. I asked you in the beginning to pick XXX or Trader. Which one is going to get worked on first? You guys let me know which one you want done first. It's just to let you know, XXX is just getting a 16 horse cast iron thrown in it. The particular engine going in is not that 16 horse, but it is this 16 horse right here. That one's going in. So, and yes, I have been burning, and you feel that heat? It went and turned cold on a lot of us. So there you go. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. I am planning on starting the live streams back up. So they will still be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. For those of you who are interested, I'd love it if you guys would show up. We can talk a little bit and joke around a little bit and tickle Zippo's brain, see if it's still working out all right. That's all I got for you for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this little retrofitting of some remote controlled LED lights. I can make it do all kinds of weird stuff too. Let's see, we can jump to 3 different colors. We can jump, I'm not sure how to jump to 7 different colors. Let's just go back to white, or red, or green. Now they're calling this blue, but it looks more purple to me. Come down a little bit, and then it really looks purple. But anyway, there we go. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, right down there, you can click on my head to follow along with stuff that's going on. If you click the bell icon, it'll notify you every time I upload a video, like the last one I did on the golf cart. And we've got a random video down here in this corner, and another random video over here in this corner. I promise you guys I will see you on the next one. Later. I'm out of here.